Hey everybody, it's John DeYoung, and today we're going to do a beginner glutes, abs, and arms workout. If you can, sometimes you really want to warm up. I do have a video on my channel warming up on the Reformer, using it as a stretching device. Check that out. Otherwise, when you start right into the movements, you kind of want to warm up with the movements. So we're going to start off with scooters today for your butt, but we're going to drop it just to a yellow spring to start. Now this is going to get us we're going to stretch out our legs a little bit, hip flexors, and really sink into that. We're going to get a little groin stretch, a little hip flexor stretch. It's always nice to warm up, and if you don't have time to warm up, when you start doing some of the movements, you kind of want to do one or two of them as a movement just to get that range of motion going. So I get good hip flexor here. I feel a good stretch in my groin and my back, believe it or not. So that's just a yellow spring. Flip on the other side. And left foot's nice and solid on the floor, hands on the foot bar. Reach and sink in. Feel that stretch. That's nice, right through here. Good. And you could even do it, if you're super tight, you can keep your knee on the carriage and sink into that. Okay. That's good. All right, so we're going to get right into scooters for the first movement. We're going to hit our glutes. We're going to use a red, blue, and yellow. Red being medium, blue being light, and yellow being very light. So let's get our foot right against that shoulder block. Keep your weight on your right leg as well. This is kind of heavy, these three springs, so if it feels heavy, you can drop. The key is to lock out that knee, squeeze your glute, and bring it in. Or push out and squeeze. Yeah, to be honest with you, these three springs are going to be a little difficult for you. So you may want to drop the red one or the blue. Contract. If you got strong glutes, keep them on. Tummy tight, you're going to feel a little front of the quad. When you do this push, you're going to get that glute, really squeeze it there. And a little part of the push, you're going to get the lower part of your quadriceps. So all right, and squeeze, and push. Again, the red, yellow, blue is pretty strong. You can feel free to drop one of those. Not the yellow, that's very light. That's good. Feel through this, let's get 4 and 3. Good, squeeze. 2, right up in that glute medius. And 1. And relax. Okay, let's switch sides. Again, right up against the shoulder block. Square hips, square shoulders. Push and fire. I see better right there. Oh, the glute medius, right where your pocket would be in your pants. 3. And again, you're gonna get a little quadricep as well. And these are called scooters. 5. And try not to fall backwards. You don't want to fall back with it. You're going to lose the contraction. Extend, but keep the weight over that left leg. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Holding and bringing it in. Very nice. We're going to drop the springs to a green, which is the heavy, and a yellow. We're going to get into a single leg bridge. I have lengthened the ropes. When you're doing this bridge, we're going to be on our back, and we're going to put one of these around our foot. We're going to do an alternating bridge. You want them a little long, so maybe a little less than halfway down the carriage, because I'll show you once you're up. Foot bar in the middle position. I'm going to show you where you want to be. You kind of want to not feel the tension too far this way. You want to be kind of engaging the carriage in the springs right here, as you can see. So when I press up, I'm going to feel that weight right down on my glutes and on my hips. So before we do that, this is when you're going to do a nice stretch as well. Both feet in the straps, pull those ropes towards you. Nice calf stretch, because you're going to bring your toes in, keep your legs straight. All right, point your toes and then bring it in. You can actually bring one at a time if you want, or both. Keep your hips down, nice hamstring stretch. That's great. Okay, so let's put one of the straps back, one of the ropes. We're gonna do a single leg bridge, okay? Feel the carriage with your fingers. You're not gonna be right up against the shoulder blocks. You're really gonna be pushing your body into the carriage, okay? And let's bring that up and then down. Using my right glute. Foot bar is pretty much on the ball of your feet right there. And 3. Readjust a little bit. Straight up, 4. And 5. Feeling your shoulders nice and flat against the carriage pad. Inhale up. Exhale down and up. That's great. Remember, that's a green and yellow spring. And let's pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And bring it down. Excellent. Let's switch ropes and straps. Okay. Pull the foot on the foot bar. Okay, and here we go. Straight up to the ceiling. Feel that in that left butt. And let's pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Whew. Stretch that hamstring. Let's stretch them both. Let's put the other foot back in that strap. All right, pull those ropes in. That's a good stretch. Okay, let's get into our triceps. We're going to shorten the ropes, pull them up, pull through. I'm thinking just about a little bit beyond the shoulder blocks. These are called shoulder blocks. And then let's even them up. That's good. Okay, we are going to do green, which is heavy, blue, which is light, and yellow, which is very light. Green, blue, and yellow. So let's drop the carriage headrest down. We're going to scoot back. All right, we are going to sit on our heels. Let's take the straps. Let's bring them up. We're going to lean into this, about a 45-degree angle. Now we're going to bend at the elbow and then extend triceps. Locking out your elbow, squeeze the back of your arms. Okay. Really focus on those triceps. Don't be too high, don't be too low. Okay, it's about 45-degree angle almost. Okay. You've probably seen some people palm that over the head. I think that puts a little pressure on your rotator cuff. It feels pretty good. I train mine a lot, so I think for today, let's keep them a little separate. Whew, those burn. That's great. And let's get 6 more. And 1, 2, 3. Again, you can drop a spring if it's too heavy. 5 and 6. Woohoo! Those burn. Again, that was a blue, green, and yellow. You could adjust accordingly. All right, let's get moving. I like the length of these. Let's push them over the side. We're going to take off your shoulder blocks, put them on the floor. We're going to grab a ball, if you have one, and a towel for our head. First, we're going to change the springs to a red, blue, and yellow. Again, red being medium, blue being light, and yellow when this is very light. So let's put this rolled as tight as you can, because our head's going to be on this side of the carriage. We also shorten the ropes. Okay, so before they were pretty far down, we're going to bring them right about where the shoulder blocks would be, because we're going to be doing a bicep curl on our back. And we're going to try to do a reverse crunch with our abs as well. So scoot down onto the headrest. Okay, support your head with that towel. All right, let's grab these nice and wide. Okay, I'm going to grab the inside strap because I need a little extra length. So adding resistance would be to shorten your ropes. Okay, because the spring then has to travel a further distance. Okay, so another way of, besides increasing resistance with the springs, is shortening your ropes. All right, so let's get in first, biceps. All the way down. Keep your legs up, lower back against the carriage. Chin up. And squeeze. I'm not going much past 90 degrees. Don't let your elbows come off the carriage. Get a little burn. Okay. So after 3, we're going to hold it 2 and 1. We're going to hold that. Pick your head up. Little reverse crunch. 2, 3. Squeeze that ball as well. 4. Hold the bicep. 5. And 4. Exhale, pull your belly button in. 3, 2, and 1. Head down and finish biceps. And make sure your ropes are long enough so you don't have 0 resistance at the bottom of the movement. Keep your elbows on the carriage pad. Get a little burn. All right, let's get 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold the bicep, head up. A little reverse crunch. Pull that belly button into your spine. Exhale as you round up. Biceps engaged. 3 to go. And 2. And 1. And release. Very nice. Let's put that on the side. Now we're going to go into a pike ab. We're going to hit your abs double. So let's hit a red and yellow. Drop the blue. Red and yellow spring. Okay. And the fun part about this is we are going to use the ball as well, so let's keep that close. We're going to put our legs through the straps. Let's take the inside one because I think we're going to need, yeah, we're going to crunch with that. Okay. Inside loop. Woohoo. All right, let's take that ball. So we're going to come up. I'm going to hand the ball either under or around. See how high you can get. I think under feels pretty good. And go the other way. Ooh. That's good. Get those shoulder blades up. And tuck them in. Underneath. Try to get your butt up and your shoulder blades. Nice pike. And if these springs are difficult, you can drop one and relax. Oh, those burn, especially back to back. All right, excellent job. Let's get back to our scooters. Okay, let's take off those straps. We are gonna have to put the shoulder blocks back on. Hopefully yours go on quickly. And we're going back to a red, blue, and yellow. Again, if that was difficult, you can drop it just to a red and a yellow, or blue and a yellow. All right, back to the beginning. And let's hit those glutes. 3. 5. 6. 7. 10. All right, let's push a nice 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's try a half in, little pulse, squeeze, squeeze. Squeeze that glute. Nice, 2 more. And 1. Excellent. Very nice. Again, that's red, blue, and yellow. If that's too difficult, please drop one of those, okay? All right, foot against the shoulder block. Keep that weight on your left leg as well. Left foot, and push. 2, 3, 4. Really hold that contraction. Squeeze that butt. And 5, 1. And then we'll do pulses. 2, 3, 4, 5. Little pulse. Contract. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Excellent. Right into our kneeling overhead triceps. Green, blue, and yellow. Let's drop the red. Again, green being heavy, blue medium, yellow very light. Actually, blue is light, sorry. Okay, let's get the straps. 45 degrees and triceps. Tummy tight, moving everything with your triceps. Again, if this feels uncomfortable, if it's hard for you to keep your elbows in that position, you can palm each hand and contract, keep your chin down. Again, it's a little precarious on the rotator cuff, so be careful getting your elbows out too far. I'm gonna go 2 single straps. Springs are red, are blue, green, and yellow, so if you need to drop that, maybe drop the blue. Let's fire them out. Good triceps. That's good. All right, let's get 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Excellent. Okay. Let's get into our second set of the single leg bridge. Remember, we're going to open up the ropes nice and far, just about a little more than a third down the carriage. Okay. That looks good right about there, and make sure we match the other. It's a skill, getting these right and even. It's definitely practice, you'll get better at that. Nothing's worse than when you're into it and there's one's longer than the other. Pick up your headrest. Okay, let's hit it. All right. Again, if you want to stretch your calves and your hamstrings right after, you did scooters, feels good to stretch the hammies and the calves. Again, if you pull your toes down and get more calf, push your toes away, get a little more hamstrings. All right, here we go. Again, palms on the carriage, fingertips, the end of the carriage. Don't be squished up against the shoulder blocks. Ball your foot right on the foot bar, bring it up to the ceiling, and down, right above the hip. 2. Nice. 8. Squeeze. 9. Let's get one more, now let's pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. All right, let's go back. Let's switch. All right, and let's go. Drive that up to the ceiling using your left glute. Keep your tummy tight. That leg should be right above this hip. And we got 2 more, then we're gonna pulse and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And bring it down. Excellent. Okay, shoulder blocks off. Let's get moving. Again to our biceps and then pike abs. So we do the supine or on your back bicep curls. Remember, we have to shorten the ropes. Let's pull them in. Let's get some good, again, the shorter, then we got more tension add to the spring, so make it a little more difficult. Again, like I said, the springs will add resistance, as will as how short you keep your ropes. Let's go nice and short. Okay. Good. Okay, let's get the ball. If you don't have one, you can squeeze anything, another towel between your legs as well. You will need something for your head, an inflatable ball or another towel, okay? And we were on, let's see, red, blue, and yellow. Red, blue, yellow for our bicep curls. Again, yellow being very light, blue being light, and red being medium. Okay, let's get these biceps and a little reverse abs. Okay, all right, good. And make sure this is right under your head. Chin nice and neutral. All right. And don't give it a death squeeze. All right, let's bring your feet up a little. Lower back against the carriage, shoulder blades against the carriage, triceps against the carriage, doing all biceps. So don't squeeze the heck out of it. Just bring your palms up. It's about a right angle right there, okay? Again, you can drop a spring if these 3 are difficult. Okay, we can do a reverse crunch after 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold the bicep, head up. Exhale up, squeeze that ball. 1 vertebrae at a time, looking down your body. Good, and don't forget the way down. Roll it up and down. Make sure you keep your biceps engaged. Exhale up. And pull that belly button as you roll up in 5. Pull that belly button in. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Butt down. All right, and biceps. 1, 2. Good burn. 5. Feet up a little, lower back against the carriage. 3 more, and 2, and 1 more. Hold the bicep. All right, and reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4, 3, 2, and 1. And relax. Very nice, good burn. All right, you ready? Now we have to get into the pike ab to finish our abs. Oops, we can get rid of the towel, or if you want to put it down there, that is fine as well. When we are dropping to a red and yellow spring, red being medium and yellow being very light. Okay, remember we want these around our legs, and we're going to still use the ball and bring that in tighter. Again, if you don't have a ball, you can hand anything around your body. Even if you have one of those weighted balls, you get a can of soup, doesn't matter. Okay, let's scoot all the way down to the headrest. This is built to put weight on, so don't be afraid you're gonna break it. And we're gonna go in a short strap. Ooh, let's lay down now. Okay, put your legs through. All right, just below your knees. Let's take that ball. Okay. So we're gonna come up, raise your butt, and down. Butt up, shoulder blades up, and down. Exhale up, and down. You can reach under, and reach, butt up. Really feel that in your tummy. Exhale up, and down, and reach, and reach. Above the ropes, above and below, and 2, and 1, and down. Oh, those hurt. All right, everybody, really good work. That was a lot of fun, good taste of what these guys, these reformers, have in store for you. So many ways to use them. I hope that wasn't too advanced. All right, hit the thumbs up if you like what we did. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Have any questions, put them in the comments, and great job. I'll see you soon.